Nehemiah Parachet. Vayasvu kol ha'am ki ish echad el harachov asher lifnei shar hamayim. So now we continue the story from Ezra. All the people are gathering as one person to the street, the plateau that was in front of the water gate. And let's take a look at this a little bit, and you'll see what we're talking about here. So we'll pull out a map. And here is Jerusalem of the time of Nehemiah. You'll notice a lot of different gates. We're going to learn about those maybe next unit. Nehemiah rebuild the walls of Jerusalem, and there's the sheep gate, and there's the fish gate, and there is the valley gate, and there's the dung gate, there's the gate of the fountain, and the water gate is over here, and the Rechov that Lifnei Shar Hamayim is this plateau, which is right below the Har HaBayit. So this is where the people gather together, and you're going to see why they gather and when they gather. But you already have a hint, because the pasuk tells you ki ish echad, and this should actually be a reminder to you, if you remember from the Chumash. Vayichan sham Yisrael neged echad neged har ki ish echad. When Yisrael encamps by the mountain by Sinai, they encamp as one man, as one person, and so likewise here they have one intent. Likewise, we're going to see very similar to the Ma'amad Har Sinai, their intent is to spread the word of the Torah. Vayomru le'Ezra Sofer Lavi et Sefer Torah Moshe, and they tell Ezra to bring the Sefer Torah of Moshe, Asher Siva Hashem et Yisrael, that Hashem had commanded Israel. So Ezra is going to bring. Ezra now is back to being Ezra Sofer, because his role is going to be to uphold and to teach the Torah to the masses. Vayavo Ezra Kohen et the Torah. Ezra brings the Torah before the congregation, Me'ish v'yad isha, man and woman, v'kol mevin lishmoa, everyone who understood to hear, every man, woman, and child who could understand. And when do they go? B'yom echad l'chodesh hashvi, the first day of the seventh month. So when did the seventh month? We all know Nisan, Iyar, Sivan, Tammuz, Av, Elu, Tishrei. So at the first day of the month of Tishrei, what event do we celebrate on the first day of Tishrei? Rosh Hashanah. So obviously, Rosh Hashanah is not mentioned here, but Rosh Hashanah we know is a very important holiday. So this is when they gather, and you're going to see they gather to uphold the Torah. Vayikra bo lifnei rechov asher lifnei shar hamelech, and he reads it there in front of the Rechov. The Rechov here means street, but really means the plateau that is in front of the water gate. So they're reading over here. The Shar Hamayim is over here. This is the water gate, not the hotel, but the Shar Hamayim, the water gate, is going right through here. And they are gathered on this little plateau. And this is where Ezra is reading the Torah, right in front of the Beit HaMikdash. Mina or ad malchus hayom, for half a day, from morning, from the light of the day until half a day. Neged anashim v'anashim ha'mevinim, before all the men and the women and those who understood. Vaznei kol am El Sefer Torah. The people are all listening to the Torah, and we're going to see a description of this grand reading of the Torah. V'yamod Ezra Sofer al Migdal Eitz. Ezra Sofer stood on a tower of wood. What do you mean by a tower? With a platform, a bima. Like nowadays, you can read by a Sefer Torah standing on the bima. Asher Asula Devar, that was specially made for this purpose. V'yamod etzlo Matityahu v'Shema v'Oniah v'Uriah v'Chokiah v'Masiyah. Al Yamino, Usmalo, and he has people standing on his right, and on his right, these people, Matisyahu, Shema, Aniya, Uriah, Chilkiah, Masiyah, and then on his left, Pedaya, Mishal, Melchaya, V'Chashum, V'Chushbana. On his right, on his left, people are Zechariah, Meshulam, they're standing with the reading of the Torah. And now, just to show you a little picture of what this scene might have looked like, all the people are standing there on his right and his left as he's reading the Torah. And so now let me just bring this in. A little picture that was drawn. Here is Ezra on the bima reading the Torah with all the Kohanim, all the Dekanim, the elders in front, and all the people are listening. And we will continue this next class.